Hey guys, welcome to Making It Work. If you're new to my YouTube channel or have never seen this series, Making It Work is where I show people how to use a specific Pokemon or strategy effectively, and I show you guys how to make it work over a 6-day period. So this time we're going to be focusing on making Z conversion work. Now if you guys aren't familiar with Z conversion is a move that Porygon gets where it will, once used, it raises Porygon stats all by 1. It gives Porygon a +1. On top of that, it changes Porygon's typing to whatever is in the first move slot. So if you have Thunderbolt in the first move slot and use Z conversion, then Porygon will turn into an electric type. If you have Shadow Ball, it turns into a ghost type, and so on. So this is a team I've come together with. I've got a Porygon, Smeargle, Decidueye, Arcanine, Gastrodon, and Celesteela. Reason I chose the majority of Pokemon is because I'm curious on how they're going to work. For example, Decidueye, you don't see it very common. Celesteela, you see that pretty common, but I was just curious on how well it would work. And Gastrodon, it's kind of used, not very used. Arcanine's a commonly used Pokemon that I haven't used yet. And Smeargle is very important for this team, especially with Porygon-Z, because it has moves such as Follow Me, Fake Out, Quick Guard, you know, everything that is good that can support Porygon. And then on top of that, it's using Spore, which is really annoying because Smeargle has a pretty decent speed. Anyways, let's just jump right into a battle. And this is actually my first battle using this team, so I may epically fail. But let's hope I don't Earthquake a flying Pokemon like last time. Okay, so we're just going to search for our first opponent of the day. I'm kind of excited to use this team. Decidueye is an interesting Pokemon because of its moveset. It has a variety of moves such as Brave Bird, Leaf Blade. It gets Sucker Punch, which is nice. It also gets Spirit Shackle. And so what that does is if you use it on a Pokemon, the Pokemon actually gets stuck in battle and can't retreat, which is something nice. So first opponent of the day we're going to see is Nop. They're running a Muck, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Celesteela, Metagross, and Snorlax. So kind of a common team. Muck has been gaining popularity lately and it's a very useful Pokemon. Let's see. He has 2 steel types, so I think Arcanine's going to be very good here as long as I can deal with that Garchomp. I think... Do I want to use Porygon-Z? For the first video, let's just go with that anyways. Porygon-Z and Smeargle. I'll have Arcanine in the back, and what would be good at dealing with that Muck? I don't think I have anything that hits Muck very well on this team. So let's try the Celesteela. Alright, first game of the day, let's go. Oh yeah, you can change your arm positions. I still gotta do that. Maybe I could do this. Anyways, as the game loads. Okay, so likely lead, they could lead with Tapu Koko Garchomp. That's a good lead because they can spam Discharge, something else. And they're actually leading with it. So what I'm going to do here is I have not done any damage specs on how bulky my Porygon is. I kind of just went into this battle without doing any damage specs. I for sure know Smeargle cannot outspeed Garchomp or Tapu Koko. So I could go for a Wide Guard expecting a Discharge. That may be the best move. I could also go for a Fake Out, which isn't bad. We're going to go for the Z conversion. And then I'm going to go for... I think I'll go for a Fake Out on Tapu Koko. Garchomp may go for Earthquake. Garchomp protects. Oh, that's very good for me. Okay, so Garchomp is protecting. Tapu Koko doesn't protect. Great for me. Next question is, so Porygon runs Ice Beam, so I could Ice Beam the Garchomp and kill it next turn. However, what if it's running Focus Sash? Then that wouldn't be good. Okay, so I got Z conversion up. Oh, okay, I got this. I got the boost. So it failed. I'm like, what? What happened? Oh no. Alright, so option here, I can kill Garchomp. I could also kill Tapu Koko, because I'm pretty sure Tri-Attack will kill that Tapu Koko. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam on Garchomp. I feel like they may protect their Tapu Koko, and just in case they go for that, I'm going to go Wide Guard in case they go for a Discharge. In retrospect, I could have also gone for the Spore, but actually withdrawing Garchomp, not so good for me. Ah, there's Snorlax. Okay, so it's going to do a decent amount of damage. I'm hoping Tapu Koko went for a Discharge here because I really don't want to take any damage. I get Ice Beam off on the Snorlax. Snorlax takes an okay amount of damage. They went for the Discharge. Yes! No damage here. Okay, so... they just hit their Snorlax. I don't think they thought that through. Okay, so Snorlax is now paralyzed, which is not... Well, I was going to Spore it, so I guess I can't Spore it anymore. May not be the best thing. Here, I'm going to go for the Tri-Attack onto the Snorlax. Porygon has adaptability, so it's going to be hitting pretty hard with that boost. And then I'm going to go for the Spore on Tapu Koko. I don't think Tapu Koko can really kill anything with one hit here, so I'm good for a turn. And then Tapu Koko will be kind of useless for the next few turns because it's asleep. Okay, Tri-Attack. Is it going to be enough to knock out Snorlax? Ooh, survived. Okay, they learned their lesson. They're going for a Thunderbolt. Ouch, that did a decent amount of damage for being a +1 defense. Oh yeah, you can't Spore an electric terrain. Well, I did my Earthquake in the I did the Earthquake against the flying Pokemon, only it was a Spore and an electric terrain. Yeah, failures. Okay, Arcanine. So I didn't put Follow Me on this Smeargle. It may be a good idea to maybe switch out one of its moves for Follow Me. That way, I wouldn't have lost my Porygon last turn. Although if I just went for the Tri-Attack on Tapu Koko, I probably wouldn't have lost it anyways, so bad decision on my end. I'm gonna... I don't know if Flamethrower is gonna be enough to knock out the Tapu Koko. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Flamethrower anyways. And this Smeargle can't do anything for me with Electric Terrain up. Sure, why not Wide Guard? So, since Smeargle can't do anything right now, oh, they protect for once. So Tapu Koko protects, so I can't get Flamethrower off on it. I went for the Wide Guard. I think Follow Me might be better than Quick Guard here because, well, I haven't used Quick Guard yet, but this is the first battle, so it's kind of hard to say. I have Celesteal in the back. I don't think they can deal with Garchomp too well. I'm going to want Arcanine to be able to deal with Garchomp. And how many turns of Electric Terrain do we have? 1 turn left. I find it interesting they haven't been attacking my Smeargle. I'm going to retreat Smeargle just to save it for later. Maybe have something to switch in. It'll give me the Fake Out pressure. They switch out into Garchomp. Good switch. Good switch. Okay, I'm switching out Smeargle, sending out Celesteal. So with Tapu Koko, I didn't foresee this, but Spore is kind of useless with Tapu Koko out. So it might be good to have another Tapu Pokemon in this team to neutralize the Electric Terrain so I can actually put things to sleep. Okay, so Electric Terrain ends. Yay! Okay. Let's see, Arcanine could go for Will-O-Wisp here. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp on Garchomp. I kind of... Is that a wise decision? I mean, they could go for the Protect. I mean, I could go for Protect. I'm gonna do that. Save my Arcanine for a turn. And then I'm gonna Leech Seed the Garchomp and just kind of try and see what they're gonna do. I haven't seen any attacking moves from Garchomp besides Protect. So at least I know it's not Choice Scarfed. Okay, so... Is that Garchomp? Okay, Garchomp's going for its Z move. So good thing I protected here. So Tectonic Rage, since it's a Z move, it'll be able to go through Protect, but its damage gets reduced to only 25%. So Arcanine's going to be able to take that okay. Not exactly the best. Ooh, never mind. Didn't take that well. Didn't take that at all well. I'm just going to start Leech Seeding to death. Okay. So I'm just going to Leech Seed everything, wait for Tapu Koko. Keep Smeargle in the back to keep on pressure. Arcanine's not going to do too much for me now since it's so low in HP and most of his Garchomp and Tapu Koko both outspeed it. So I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp in case I somehow survive. And Leech Seed the Snarler. Actually, now would be a good time to set up Substitute. In case they switch in Tapu Koko, then I have a turn to either Leech Seeded or Heavy Slam it. But nope, they're going for a Dragon Claw, knocking out my Arcanine. Okay, I get Substitute up, which is good. Then I can Leech Seed them, and I'll be almost back at full HP at the end of this turn. Return's not going to do too much. What does that Snorlax even do? It's got high horsepower. Is that what it's called? The ground move that hits is a single target Pokemon, and then it has Return. And I think that's all I've seen so far. So I guess it could have Protect. Maybe Belly Drum with the Z Crystal. Although I don't think that's likely since Garchomp has it, but you know, people can run 2 Z Crystals on their team. Go Smeargle! Alright. So they've used up, Garchomp has used up its Z move, so it can't single target me with Earthquake. I could actually just Spore Garchomp and then Leech Seed the Snorlax. Okay, so they didn't protect their Garchomp. It looks like they don't have a way to... Oh, it faded. So it looks like they don't have a really good way to hit my Celesteela with their Garchomp or Snorlax. So I'm pretty... I can just sit there and take away their HP. Next turn I could set up Substitute, and then I'm pretty sure Snorlax will faint from Leech Seed after that, and then they'll send out Tapu Koko. Once they send out Tapu Koko, I just kind of need to target it down. Smeargle, why are you so useless right now? Okay, Snorlax is almost dead. Follow me would be so nice right now. Alright, they still haven't touched my Smeargle. I'm going to go for another Spore on the Garchomp in case they switch, and then I'm just going to set up Substitute. Oh, they actually withdrew it. That was a bad... Oh, they set up Electric Train. Doesn't matter. No. I'm such a noob. Okay, so Snorlax protects, but is going down this turn anyways. I went for the Spore, but it didn't do anything. I get Substitute up, which is good. Storing HP from leftovers, and then Leech Seed from Snorlax will take away the rest of its life. That sounds so depressing. I'm taking away your life. Okay, Celesteela's in a pretty good spot here. So here I could go for the heavy slam on the Tapu Koko. I haven't seen their fourth Pokemon. Oh, it's Muck. Oh. I don't think I have a way to pull through with this one. Wide Guard! Because that's all I can really do. And Heavy. Let's just see how much damage Heavy Slam's going to do to that Tapu Koko. I'm not in any position where I can win, so I think I'm going to forfeit after the next turn because, you know, I don't want you guys to watch a stall game. That wouldn't be very fun. And Smeargle can't do anything, so there's no hope for me here. Oh, it's a Life Orb Tapu Koko. Will Heavy Slam be enough to knock it out? I don't think so, but it barely holds on. Okay, they knock off my leftovers. Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit. I can't pull through with this game, and I don't want you guys to have to just watch a stalling game where I'm gonna lose anyways, so forfeit. As they take their time to think about their move. And okay, anyways, so thing I learned from this battle, Smeargle would be good with Follow Me. Also Porygon, even though it gets a boost, it's not the bulkiest still. So when I saw it get hit with Thunderbolt and that second move that I got hit with, it took a lot of damage, which was more than I expected. I was kind of hoping it'd be bulkier, but you know, that's why we do battles, so we can learn this. And so I'm just gonna have to be a little more cautious with Porygon. Tomorrow I think I'm just gonna add Follow Me onto the Smeargle to help Porygon survive longer. I think that'll really help. If I went for, if I went for the Tri-Attack on Tapu Koko, I would have been in a really good position because I would have taken out the most threatening Pokemon to my team besides the Muck, and then Garchomp wouldn't really be able to do much because I could just Ice Beam it to death. Is there anything else I could have improved on? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Smeargle needs Follow Me. Porygon should have been a little more careful with. Okay, second person of the day is Kai. They have a team of Salamence, Tapu Koko, Celesteela, Arcanine, Marowak, and Gastrodon. So, team strategy here. Well, Tapu Koko's amazing. You could pair it with Gastrodon because Gastrodon's a ground type. You could also pair it with Marowak, and Marowak also prevents Celesteela from being hit with electric moves. Yeah, let's go with it again. Porygon-Z, Smeargle. Who else would be good here? I think Decidueye would be fun to use. It can hit most of their team decently. And I think I'm going to bring Gastrodon. I didn't think of this earlier, but Gastrodon's a really good counter to Tapu Koko. So I should have brought it last game. That probably would have helped me a lot more than Celesteela would have. Scald hits really good. It doesn't take damage from Tapu Koko's electric moves because it's ground type, and Dazzling Gleam or any other fairy move wouldn't really do too much. See, Celesteela here could be an issue for my team. I actually didn't bring Arcanine, which may be a bad idea in case they brought it, because they could Leech Seed me and then things get really ugly. Okay, so second in the game of today. Hopefully it goes better. You are challenged by Trainer Kai. Caillou! Okay, I sent out Porygon Smeargle. They sent out Salamence Tabu Koko. So, well, I obviously can't sport right now. Attack's been lowered, but that doesn't really matter. Let's see, what are they likely to do? They could go for double attack, double protect. I'm gonna go for Z conversion, and I'm gonna go for fake out on Salamence. They could also... Beginning turn's a little iffy to try and estimate what your opponent's going to do, because you haven't seen very much of their kind of personality while they play. So this person's protecting their Tabu Koko for some reason. Maybe they've run into Porygon-Z's with Hidden Power Ground, and so they're a little cautious. Porygon gets Z conversion off, which is good. But anyways, it's kind of hard to anticipate your opponent on the first turn, because if you don't know what their kind of playing style is like, then you kind of have to go off logically. What would they do with these two Pokemon? But Tabu Koko Salamence is in a lead I would kind of expect, so it's a little hard to anticipate there. So the protect from Tabu Koko was a little bit of a surprise to me. I could go for the Ice Beam on Salamence. Just knock it out. Have I learned from last time? I'm also kind of worried that Tabu Koko would have Focus Sash, and I don't want to get double attacked. Let's just go for it. Try attack. And White Guard. Just in case something fails and they decide to go for a spread move. Seriously, Smeargle is horrible in this game right now, because it doesn't have Follow Me. Okay, try attack. It has Focus Sash. I should have trusted my gut. Ha ha ha! It froze. Oh wow. Okay, Salamence is using its Z move, so Porygon's pretty much gone. So it's getting Devastating Drake, so that's the Dragon move. Kind of like Draco Meteor. Yep, there goes Porygon. Oh, it survived! Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go for Ice Beam on the Salamence, trying to kill it. Hoping Tabu Koko doesn't thaw out. And I'm gonna send out Gastrodon. Save Smeargle for later. So, they could protect Salamence here and try and unthaw the Tabu Koko. Just letting the Tabu Koko faint. Tabu Koko freezing was so fortunate for me, because Porygon would have fainted if it got a second hit. Although expecting the Z move to knock it out, but I guess Salamence doesn't have the high special attack, so not doing that much damage, I guess. Alright, so I'm in a pretty good position here. Knocked out one of their Pokemon. Tabu Koko's taking a lot of damage. If it survives later on, Decidueye can take it out with Sucker Punch. Since people aren't very familiar with Decidueye, they won't even expect Sucker Punch. So, being sneaky is very helpful. Okay, they're sending out Celesteela. This is the one time I wish I had, what's that move called? This is one time I wish I had Thunderbolt on my Porygon, but I don't, because I thought Shadow Ball would be useful in case I ran against Marowak, because Tri Attack, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam cannot touch it. So, question here. Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. Let's see. Info button. I don't... Power of... I'll just go with Ice Beam. And let's go with Muddy Water. Oh, that was supposed to be Scald. Whoops. Oh well. Muddy Water will do. Get an Ice Beam off. Doing an okay amount of damage. If Muddy Water hits both Pokemon, I'm going to be knocking out. Why didn't they Leech Seed Porygon-Z? It's just sitting there to hit you hard. Why? Okay, Muddy Water's gonna hit. Wow, that's a decent amount of damage on the Celesteela. Knocks out Tabu Koko. Porygon's still sitting there like a tank. And why didn't they Leech Seed Porygon? They could have knocked it out within 2 turns then. So if I can knock out the last Pokemon and just deal with Celesteela, I think I'll be in a good position. Last Pokemon I have is... What is the last Pokemon I have? Decidueye. Yeah, I think it can do okay. You can't Leech Seed it, which is good. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball on Marowak just to knock it out. Marowak does not usually hold Focus Sash, so I'm not too worried about that. And I'm going to go for another Muddy Water, in case Shadow Ball does not knock Marowak out. Okay. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Yes! Alright, Marowak's down. Heavy Slam, knock out Porygon-Z. I would have laughed if it survived by 1 HP. That would have been hilarious. Okay, I guess Beast Boost. Eesh. So Muddy Water won't be doing as much damage this turn. Alright. So Electric Terrain should be ending soon. Once that ends, I could actually Spore Celesteela. So I could, following turn, I can send out Smeargle, Fake out Celesteela, Retreat Gastrodon, send out Decidueye. Decidueye for the win! And, yeah, that should be game. Oh, it actually ended. How convenient. I'm gonna fake it out anyways. Fake out. Switching into Decidueye. The Celesteela has no chance of winning. So I think the team's working pretty well so far. Just gotta switch out Smeargle, one of Smeargle's moves for Follow Me. And then I can play a little more aggressively with Porygon to be a little scarier. Okay, I'm sending out to Decidueye. Decidueye debuted. They protect? What do you gain from protecting? I guess you could try and stall and take away HP from my Gastrodon, but other than that, they're not really gaining much. Alright, let's Spore and Spirit Shackle. Okay, I get Spore off because Smeargle is max speed and decently speedy. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm not running a Moody Smeargle, I don't like what'll happen to its stats if it loses speed and stuff like that, and kind of be harmful. And I think running a regular one's just fine, so I don't need a Moody Smeargle because other than speed, I'm not benefiting. If its defenses increase, okay, that's fine, but I'm running Focus Sash, so it can take at least 2 hits. So I don't see much of a reason for running Moody. Anyways, Spirit Shackle. How much damage did that do last turn? Okay. Well, they just forfeited. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to day 1 and making Z conversion work. Team seems to be working pretty well. If I switch out maybe Quick Guard for Follow Me, I think my Smeargle is going to be really threatening, and I think this team's doing really good so far. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.